everybody, welcome back to the vlog. Just like that, 24 hours later, Halloween Horror Nights and Universal has released a ton of new Halloween Horror Nights 34 merchandise. So we are back at Universal Orlando to check out the merchandise. So come follow us and we'll see what fun stuff we can find. So yeah, we have come on another spontaneous trip to Universal Orlando to check out the new Halloween Horror Nights 34 merchandise. Looks like some has shown up here at the 5 and 10, and some has shown up over at the boutique in Islands of Adventure.
Well, you're not gonna stay for it.
Yeah, we have a new Wyatt 6 Let Me In shirt, and then the back has the Wyatt 6 logo. That's amazing. And then another 596 Freddy shirt.
Somebody did this morning.
Which is also amazing.
That's exclusively when we know what shows we're in.
The Halloween Horror logo on the back.
Because I know I got the call asking about that.
And you got a badge holder, Fazbear Entertainment Security badge holder, which is super cool.
But yeah, because I got that call. I was like, ooh.
Halloween Horror Nights 34 gargoyle pin. Really cool gargoyle shirt. I'm gonna guess these are gonna be in the Origins of Horror Zone or the El Artiste house. And then also there's a picture frame and a women's cut shirt with the logo on it there.
Really? What?
Amazing. Amazing merchandise, and this is just the beginning, I'm sure. Every single day you come through the zone, even just in the past 24 hours, there's a ton of more props that they've added. It looks like they are probably done putting the pumpkins in the trees. The only thing they'll have to do is Little Boo, which will most likely be right before the event starts. More yarn balls were added to the whole zone. Oh, it looks like we do have a pretty big update for the Cat Lady's cabin there. They did add a lot more props out front of it than from yesterday. Boxes for sound and fog. And then yeah, they've added these props underneath the front stoop. And in front of her cauldron of special soup there. Melty pumpkin. Clown doll. Skeleton. But I love this. I love this baby barrel thing. Look at this. It's so creepy. It looks like she can be digging a grave there, and they added like chicken wire and stuff. But yeah, it's definitely coming along. Yeah, it looks like they did remove all the benches over here by the HHN bar area. So that means that will be started construction fairly soon, especially with that they have the lighting rigs up underneath as well. It's always fun to be able to come with our annual pass and explore these parks and see every little hidden detail and see what's new literally 24 hours later. There was another food booth that did pop up overnight here near the Fallout and the Firefly Funhouse. So we were heading that direction to check that out. I don't believe there was any new updates in Toxic 20s or any of the other zones other than some like new like foliage was added. But we'll walk through really fast and check out, see if there's anything new over here. But yeah, we are coming up to that new part. And it's gonna be awesome. The Firefly Funhouse and the Vault Fallout, but right up here is a Terrifier booth for the Clown Cafe. Super awesome. Love the lights up and the lettering there. Love how it looks like it is from the movie. Super cool. Can't wait to see what's on the menu here. Just do a whole refurb on Gramarye Park here. Looks super nice. This was an old smoking area. Smoking is not allowed inside the park. It is only available outside the park. Just outside the entrances to both Islands of Adventure and Universal, also at Epic Universe. But yeah, they just did a full refurb of this park. And it does actually look very, very pretty. Especially that middle column there. Now, what's kind of funny with the Toxic 20 Zone is when they first announced the Toxic 20 Zone, they said it was from BuzzCon, which is a mispronunciation of BuzzCon from the Bugs Eaten Alive house. But that's honestly a typo, because clearly on all the products here it says BuzzCon. So or when they originally announced it, yeah, it was wrong, I guess, because now they kind of corrected it and they put just BZZZZZ-Con on all the elements out here in the Toxic 20 Zone. A couple new lighting rigs up there. But yeah, confirmed yesterday by multiple team members, the Palace Arcade that's attached to the Mummy gift shop here on the left-hand side is going to be the location for the new Horror Nights tribute store this year. The reason being that it moved from the old location, which is just at the end of that block, is since Rip Ride Rockit is closing before the season starts, there's going to be a lot more influx of people through queues and queue lines. So the old tribute store location, or the original one that's at the end of that block there, was and still is used as extensions and extended queue for the Mummy. So with Rip Ride Rockit closing, they're thinking they need that queue space for more line for Revenge of the Mummy. So they are not going to be able to put the tribute store there. And with the annual pass discounted store and then the holiday store for Universal's holiday celebration, it's not enough time between Horror Nights tribute and holiday tribute to switch it over. So for now, the new location is going to be that old Palace Arcade. So the arcade is gone. They are theming it. I'm sure they're going to break it up into little smaller rooms. But yeah, it's not going to be an arcade anymore, or arcade machines. And the tribute store for Horror Nights is going to be located there. The one in Hollywood, where the annual pass discount store is right now, will most likely just close down, and they can get an early jump on designing and decorating that tribute store for the holidays, which start just a couple weeks after Halloween Horror Nights ends. Personally, I think the Palace Arcade is a too small of a spot for a tribute store, especially one as big and grand as Horror Nights. I really wish they would have just either put the holiday one there or the discounted store there. But yeah, it's kind of weird that it's going in that location, because it's really not a big space. So depending on if they expand it or if they knock some more walls down maybe, or made it bigger, but only time will tell. We only got a couple short more weeks.
dark out there.
Let's find a compartment.
Could use a snack. Where's the food trolley? Hermione, can't you conjure up some pumpkin pasties?
Ron, food is the first of the 5 principal exceptions to Gump's law of elemental transfiguration.
Do you know what she's talking about?
On the Hogwarts Express. Foul, miserable creatures. Something from the trolley, dear. I'd say you'd earned it.
Any chocolate frogs?
Oh, dear. Let's get back to your seats now. I'll try and round up these little runaways.
We have made it over 2 Islands of Adventure to head into the All Hallows Eve boutique because they have Terrifier merchandise for Halloween Horror Nights this year. So let's go check it out. Yeah, as soon as you enter, you see they do have most of the merch that we saw earlier at the 5 and 10. To the magnets, badge holders for Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh my god, look at this.
But yeah, they do have, they do have a Halloween Horror Nights Terrifier shirt with, there's nothing on the back, but yeah, super cool. Love the design of the front of it. And then they do have a Terrifier bucket hat with the Clown Cafe, which we just saw at the other park. And also here at the All Hallows Eve boutique, they do have a Little Boo Christmas ornament that does light up and says Halloween Horror Nights on the back. Super, super cool. Along with all the other Little Boo merch so far for this year.
Yes.
Yeah, love all the merch.
It's August 28th.
But they did open the back doors here at the All Hallows Eve boutique, so now you can actually exit through the back after purchasing your items, and it kind of leads you out back behind the talking fountain, which is super cool. So yeah, super cool seeing all this mainstream Halloween Horror Nights merch out that came out today. I'm sure there's going to be a ton more over the next few weeks. But yeah, we got to see the new Terrifier merch, or at least parts of the Terrifier merch. Again, I'm sure they're going to sell the yellow glasses and pins and buttons and candles and everything for Terrifier, just like they do for everything else. But at least for right now, they do have that really cool shirt and bucket hat, and then they do have a bunch of more classic Horror Nights merch, Little Boo merch, Wyatt 6 merch like we saw at the 5 and 10, and a whole bunch of other cool stuff. So yeah, I mean, you know, overnight, all the stuff decided to make an appearance, which is awesome. And only time will tell over the next 2.5 weeks till opening night, which is going to be absolutely insane, because this year is leading to be a very, very unique, very classic Horror Nights, but modernized Horror Nights, if that makes any sense. Because like I said, I've been coming to Horror Nights ever since I was 4 months old, when my parents were here at Universal Orlando on vacation, and saw a little tiny sign in the window that said, join us for Fright Nights. So they went, and I was in a stroller, and it was a very different game back then for Horror Nights, but it is really cool to say that I've been all 34 years, 33 years, going on 34 years, and can't wait to see what this year brings. This year is just looking and sounding to be a very unique and very different year. It's a different vibe about it, the horror part about it, like Terrifier and things like that. It's going to be absolutely amazing. So, only time will tell, and we are just a few short weeks away from finally stepping back into the fog and experiencing Halloween Horror Nights 34. Now, the few years that they did use Islands of Adventure for Halloween Horror Nights, there was technically not any characters here in Seuss Landing. One year they did have like these like weird like swirly face guys, but they weren't like advertised. They were just kind of in black cloaks, like no, not bloody, not super scary, just kind of nonchalant. The first year they did it, there is photos of the Grinch hanging around, like the character you can meet like when they do the book reading here. I don't know why he was out during Horror Nights. I guess it's just creepy on his own. He was just like lingering back behind the building. So if you look at pictures of the Grinch at Halloween Horror Nights, there is proof that he was out during Horror Nights. I don't know if it was every night or maybe just one night, but yeah, they didn't really utilize Seuss Landing per the contract and per the IP rights. The Seuss company didn't obviously want any bloody monsters running around, Cat in the Hat and things. But yeah, I mean, it would have been really cool to see, and I'm really hoping one day we do get more of an expansion for this area, like a Grinch roller coaster, like they've been talking about for years, to do a Dump It to Crumpet, Mount Crumpet roller coaster. But yeah, thank you so much for joining us today again here at Universal Orlando. We got to check out the new merchandise, and thank you for subscribing, thank you for liking these videos, thank you for sharing these videos, thank you for supporting our channel, and we'll see you next time. I'm staring at you, children.